Hey, it's Meg Berry here, singer, songwriter, producer, and high performance coach, functional strength expert, regenerative fitness geek, you name it. I am still fried from coming home cross country on a red eye. I am racing to get ready for my son's birthday, so I only have a couple minutes. But I promised myself that as soon as I could, I would hop on here and share this with you. Everybody wants to know, what's it like to go to number one on radio? And the truth is it's terrifying. At least it was for me. And it is for many people I know who did it long before I did. In fact, I arrived at my career as a high performance wellness coach and a functional strength expert because I was ready to go, ready to blast off in a rock star rocket ship, ready to make my dreams come true. I grew up in Asia and Africa. I really thought that I could survive anything, throw me in the middle of a famine, a coup, some terrorism, and somehow I'll find a way to survive, right? Not to make light of the seriousness of that, but I really was very tough and thought I was built to last beyond anything. And I wasn't at all prepared for success stress. I was not at all prepared for what I now know is called imposter syndrome, okay? And so I went as my rocket tried to lift off of my personal launch pad to make my dreams come true. Lucky for me, and it is really lucky, I ended up, against all the odds, landing at Harvard and recovering at Harvard's Graduate School of Arts and Sciences, where I got to study evolutionary biology. I got to study anthropology, culture. I got to study all sorts of incredible things that laid a foundation for me to figure out how to use movement, how to use mindfulness, and how to use other self-care techniques to put myself back together again, to rehabilitate my nervous system and strengthen it to the point where not only was I able to recover and become more and more resilient in the face of success, which is enormously stressful in its own particular way, but I realized I had a talent for helping other people too. And I got to work with well over 10,000 people from all walks of life, from stay-at-home moms recovering from childbirth, to octogenarians, to hedge fund managers and Fortune 50 CEOs, celebrities, models, actors, professional athletes, you name it. I had the honor of working with them. It was an incredibly satisfying career that I never, ever, ever, ever would have walked away from, except COVID. COVID came along. I had a lot of very vulnerable people in my studio, including moms with newborn babies and octogenarians with immune conditions, and I closed my studio well before everybody else shut down. Eventually, I was really tired of isolation. I was really tired of not being able to reach people and make their day better. I was really tired of not being able to lift people's spirits. So I connected with someone in Nashville who was familiar with my songs and had given me amazing feedback about them. And I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's see if I can make people smile. And that song was a hit. And I'm very grateful to say that I just celebrated my second #1 song and my fourth top 10 song and my third top 5 song for the year, just this last week. So it's been an incredible year. But what's it like to go to #1? It's terrifying because the higher you go on the radio charts, the more you feel any parts of you that don't necessarily identify with being #1, right? It's an incredible way of taking stock of your whole self, not only the easy parts that it's easy to be in touch with, the parts that feel like they've got it, but the parts that feel like there's no way they can deal. The higher you climb on the success ladder, the more you feel those parts that feel so hopeless and so helpless and so beyond reach and repair, right? So I've needed this year to be my own full-time client, and I promised myself that as soon as I was on the other side of needing to do that, as soon as I had a little extra bandwidth, I would hop online and I would start sharing not only some of these tools that I learned to get through this year, but some of these new tools that I acquired this year to go to that next level, go to a level of professional success that I've never visited before, right? So, 12 days of confidence building gifts. Because, yeah, you can build confidence. Not only can you build confidence, but you must build confidence, because if you don't build your own confidence, nobody can give you that confidence for you. They can give you tools to hold on to distract you from your lack of confidence, but only you can create your confidence. And when you learn how to create it, no one and nothing can take it away from you, right? You just realize, oh, I got to turn that confidence dial up. So enough talking from me, enough chattering. I'm going to go celebrate my son's birthday. I'm going to leave you with one thing today, beyond the idea that, yes, I can tell you, after working with over 10,000 people from all walks of life, industry leaders to everyday people, you can create confidence. You must create your confidence, because nobody can actually create it for you. And when you do, you'll find it's effortless, it's easy, and it's everlasting. You can always create more confidence once you know how to do it. I've got it broken down into a three-step formula. Yep, it's true. Step 1, hit subscribe. That's all you got to do. Subscribe to my channel. If you want to, comment below. Tell me what's on your mind, what's making you feel unconfident, what you're trying to build confidence for, if you want to. That will benefit you as well as me, because I'll be able to speak directly to you in these videos. And maybe share. Maybe you know somebody who's struggling, who's stumbling along, and all they want this holiday season is whatever key is going to unlock that door to let them step into their own rock star life. The same tools that I used to step into my rock star life, I'm going to hand to you on this channel for free over the next 11 days, so that you can give yourself that gift of your own version of rockstar living this holiday season. Hit subscribe, share if you want to, comment below if you want to, and I will see you tomorrow.